Hold on. There's a reason why I have this look in my face. My bad. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a little question right now. Can, can y'all hear the music? Because, and the reason that I'm asking if y'all can hear the music is because I'm listening to the playback on some of these shows, and you don't hear. There's no. You can't hear any music. It just sounds like me. It sounds like my voice is muffled, and and as soon as the music goes off, then the microphone is clear again. So I'm thinking that it's this microphone. I think I'm going to change this mic. I meant to do it today, but it slipped my mind. Um, but I'm not going to be rocking out with no bad audio quality. So I only use Blog Talk for the phone number anyway. So I think, can y'all hear the music? Because from what I understand, y'all can hear it live, but on the playback, you do not hear that music. And I'm wondering if it's YouTube taking the music away, trying to filter out the music on some old copyright and shit. And I don't know why they would do that because this is my music. They can't find a copyright on it because it's not copywritten material. This is my music. All the music that I play on here is 100% mine. My nephew made these beats, what, 4 or 5 years ago, and I own it. I own these. So you can't hear any music. Can you hear it now? Can't can't can you hear it now? All right, you can hear the mic, but not the music. So even right now, you can't hear the music because if that's the case, I know what I gotta do. If that's the case, then I know what I gotta do. Okay, Carol says you can't hear the music. Okay, so I see what's going on there. I see what's going on. And remember the show last week when Donald Mack called in and y'all said y'all couldn't hear him. So I'm like, are they filtering out ways for me to have guests or external music outside of their app? Is there a way for them to do that? Because y'all said y'all could only hear me. And I'm wondering how that could be. So I don't know. Hmm, I don't know. But ugh, that's a weird one right there. But when I don't know, man, YouTube be doing some strange things lately. For real, for real. They do some strange things as far as the numbers. The numbers, I don't now it seems like they playing around with the microphone and like if I have guests on the show, y'all saying y'all can't hear 'em. Now I haven't written off the fact that it could be this microphone. So tomorrow I'm gonna come through with the new mic or with the different mic and see if that makes a difference. Now I can't come with a I can't change the mic right now because there's no way to plug and play. Like once you disconnect the mic from the show, it's but look, first of all, I want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope that if you got a lover, you have a sweetie, if you have your eye on somebody, I hope they have their eye on you. I hope they love you. I hope they are as sweet on you as you are on them. So let's get into that. Other than that, it's the 14th of April. It's the 14th of February, halfway through Black History Month, and we are doing the damn thing on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we are talking about where are your friends and where are your friends when you need them? 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 Can y'all at least hear me doing the beats? And if you do, Is it sweet? That would be I, but I couldn't understand if you couldn't hear me inside. We do the Sure say I made you look at the calendar. Let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. With this is the daily, the daily go get a show. We do this every single day, every day. Every day it rains, every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar, with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Getterism Show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should also. On this 14th of February, Valentine's Day, we are talking about where are your friends when you need them? Where are your friends when you need them? When you need somebody to come on through because somebody else has hurt you. Can you call your friends? Will they always be there? Do they have a couple of good words and dollars to share? But if you're the type that needs money all the time, yeah, listen to this rhyme because you might be the problem that they don't come around for. Yeah, don't have time for because you're too needy in the wrong ways. They got their own problems, their own plays, and you got to understand that you gotta reduce your neediness, man. Yo, old woman, you know the time, you know the deal, you know the rhymes, you know the vibes, you know it's live, you know when you call too much to be alive. Yo, you can't help. Yo, you can't help. Yo, you can't be waiting for people to help you on your feet all the time. You got to take a seat to the all that neediness all day and every day. But that's how some people play. Now, you know what? I want to talk about this for a minute because you know that some people have a lot of ex-friends. Some people have a lot of ex-friends, and I want to know what y'all think about people who have a lot of ex-friends. They have a lot of people that they not cool with no more. And a lot of times when you talk to people who have a lot of ex-friends, they talk about how people changed on them, people switched up on them, people used to be down or how much they did for certain people, and then they just took their kindness for weakness and things like that. Now I'm thinking if that happens time and time again, if you call, they don't come, I will be right here time after time. I don't know. What do y'all think about people who have a lot of ex-friends? What are ex-friends? What are ex-friends? Are ex-friends enemies or are they just people you don't rock with, build with, chill with no more? I think it's an important question because it kind of goes towards knowing for yourself what your interaction and what your personality traits are that would either attract people towards you or keep people away from you. A lot of times we have to take ownership of the way that we deal with people and the way that we allow people to deal with us. It can't always be somebody else's fault. Not all the time. It can't always be somebody else's fault. So, what do you think about people who have a lot of ex-friends? They always talking about, yeah, we used to be cool. Oh, yeah, I know such and such. They was cool in the beginning, but yeah, they switched up on me. They did this to me. They left me out there. They abandoned me. They left me high and dry. I am not friends with them anymore. Sometimes when they're talking about people that you can kind of figure out what happened. From my experience, a lot of people who have a lot of ex-friends, a lot of times these are people who don't take accountability for the things that they do. And when I say take accountability for the things that you do, I'm not just talking about owning up to your mistakes. I'm talking about also what you allow into your space. If you allow a bunch of predators to come into your space, if being around predators make you feel good, like if you ain't a gangster but you like to be around gangsters because you're intrigued by gangsters, well, guess what, you're going to be exposed to a bunch of gangster shit, and you're going to find out how gangsters move, and you might find out that the way that gangsters move do not gel right with you. So you out there trying to be damn, what was the white lady who used to be out there with the chimps and the apes and the gorillas? What was the name? Diane. No, wait. Didn't it start with an L? It ain't Linda. What was her name? Y'all watched her in National Geographic. She was really, really good with the apes, with the primates. Jane. Jane. What? Wait, was it Jane? Jane Goodall? Why do I associate Jane with Tarzan? Is that her name, Jane? If that's her, then good looking, Carol. But anyway, see, human beings like to play around with animals. Well, wasn't Jane? Wasn't the woman on not Tarzan? Yeah, Tarzan. Wasn't her name Jane? Wasn't her name Jane? So you mean it was another Jane that used to go over in Africa and be over there kicking it with the monkeys, the chimps, the gorillas and apes? What I'm getting at is this: human beings like to be around animals, and human beings don't feel like they have to be an animal to hang around animals, get animals to like them, be able to control animals. Well, sometimes the animals that we try to be around and change and control and exist amongst are our own people. But those people that we are around and that we allow into our space are they display animal like behavior, they display savage like behavior. And you know, a savage does not care about prolonging or pushing forward humanity. That's not what savages do. All savages do is consume. They worry about eating that day, and whatever they have to eat that day, they're going to eat. So whether it's meat over here, vegetables over here, or you, they will eat it. They gonna carve it up, cook it up, eat it up. Those are savages. So when you're not a savage, but you try to be around savages, then you're either going to be consumed by savages or you're going to have to become a savage yourself. So you're going to get mad at savages for exhibiting savage like behavior. Well, that's what savages do, dummy. So you have to take accountability for thinking that you are so powerful, so omnipotent, so understanding that you could change a savage or make a savage, or you could put the savage on pause or on hold. Like I can stop them from being a savage when they're around me. It's arrogance. It's arrogance. So I mean that we have to take accountability for that. We running around here blaming everybody else for being who they are. Sometimes we don't look at who we are. Okay, so it was Jane. Wow. What a coinky dink, Carol. What a coinky dink. Okay, so yeah, we have to take accountability, not just for the mistakes that we make, but for the people that we allow into our space. How many of y'all been robbed by somebody that y'all love, that you tried to help out? Come on. You can tell the truth. You still mad about it. You know you still mad. Sometimes when I bring up the subject, y'all be like, man, I understand. I've been robbed by people that I trusted. I've been robbed by people that I loved. I've been robbed by people that I tried to help out, and I was being genuine about it. It's happened to me. It's happened to you. But those are some of the things that ex-friends are born out of. Is it all the friends' fault for robbing you? Yes, they fault they robbed you. What about when what about when they got a chance to rob you once, twice, 3 times a larceny, and they robbed you? They robbed you, and you let them. She studied them for over 60 years. That's her name. Jane Goodall. Jane and the Monkeys. But yeah. Yeah. So she chose to live around the damn monkeys. The apes and the gorillas. According to the videos, she had it. She had them uptight. They knew and loved them some Jane. Can you imagine what Jane probably smelled like? You ain't gonna tell me she out there smelling all perfume soaked up, and you around a bunch of fucking stinky ass apes. You have been some of y'all been by the ape, by the gorilla cage and all of that. That ain't just shit you smell. Animals don't wash up like that. They smell like animals. And that's how humans would smell if we didn't have deodorant, soaps, and all of that kind of stuff. Anyway. When we talk about ex-friends and when we talk about where are your friends when you need them, sometimes you have to think about the role that you've played in having a lot of ex-friends. Sometimes you have to take your own behavior into consideration. Carol says sometimes you unfriend people because they try to put all their problems on you and you get tired. What about this, Carol? Speaking of unfriending people, and I'm not even just talking about on social media or anything like that, because you unfriend somebody when you decide that they're not a friend to you anymore. All right. So I've noticed that a lot of people are quick to call somebody their friend. They get a new job or somebody new starts at the job. Oh yeah, this is my friend from work. That's my girl. Or this is my boy. This is my man. You know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. So quick to call somebody a friend. So quick to label somebody a friend. And though a lot of times those same people who are so quick to label somebody as a friend are the same people that will cut you off in a minute as soon as you don't do what they think friends are for. That's what friends are for. Count on me through thick and thin, a friendship that will never end. As soon as you don't live up to what they consider a friend to be obligated to do, then they quick to cut you off. And they quick to sour your name and slander you and make you look bad around people who don't know you. Oh yeah, such and such is a trip. Yeah. Put your business out there in the street, that kind of stuff. That's why you have to watch what you say and do around certain people. But you wouldn't have to watch what you say and do around certain people if certain people were really friends. So the same way that we have to vet people that we would give our money to or receive money from, you have to vet your friends. You can't be so quick to call somebody your friend. Oh, that's my girl. Yeah, I mean, if you anything like me, that gets on your nerves. Every time you turn around, they tell me, "Oh, that's my girl right there. Oh, that's my man." Some people are just so obsessed with popularity and needing to be loved that they just quick to jump on the friend bandwagon. Oh yeah, I know such and such. They know me. I've worked at such and such. I know everybody over there. Such and such cool as shit. They still work there. Oh yeah, that's my homie. Yeah, I talked to her. I'm like, it don't always be the way they be making it seem. Because sometimes you talk to the other person, they're like, oh yeah, I know him. They said that was your girl. He said you was. Oh well, I mean we cool, but like I ain't talked to him in like I don't know. They worked here. They worked here in the '90s. You like the '90s? It's 2023. You've been working here since the '90s? Oh yeah, I'm in year 26. But that's important to some people. That's important to some people. Cal says, yes, indeed, but they're really associates. And I try to keep them in that space. Yeah, I get it. Nars Hill says, sometimes one can unintentionally wear out their welcome when it comes to needing help. I've done it. Yeah, sometimes you press that help button too much. Like, damn, nigga. It'd be just like, Nars, you know what I'm talking about. You know, it'd be just like if you just met a girl and she seemed like she got it going on. The first, when you first met her, she was looking nice, smelling nice, had it going on. You know, it looked like she got her own, looked like she's doing well for herself. Soon as you show real interest and she realized, oh, this nigga trying to sleep with me or he trying to get with me, all of a sudden she got bills to pay. All of a sudden she calling you with a sob story. You calling her or she called you, and you like, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? How's everything going? Not so good today. Oh, really? Oh, what's wrong? Man, I just, I don't really want to bother you with this. It's a lot going on. They about to turn off my electricity and my gas, and they're about to repossess my car, and the rent is due, and I don't have no money for school uniforms for the kids, and the father of my child, my ex-husband, my ex-boyfriend, my baby father, they don't give me no help. I don't have them to count on, to call on, and my mom is sick and she need medication, and I'm just shit is just a little messed up today. All of this happened. I just met you last Friday. You had it going on. You was damn near in that I don't need no man space. Your world fell apart that fast? My world came to an end on some Shirley Murdoch shit? Then you came back again. Now I know. You know what I mean? Like, damn, shorty. My world came to an end. Then you came back. I can't go on without you. Shout out to Shirley Murdoch. She can't sing them songs no more. Anyway. No, it says, how were you getting by before you met me? Yeah. Yeah, but they don't, I mean, and they kicking game. You know they kicking game. But that's on some relationship shit. If you decide that you want to simp or trick or whatever, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's on you. But when we start talking about where your friends when you need them, speaking of your friends and when you need them, like, you know how they say that's what friends are for. Well, some people believe that friends are for more than just hanging out, networking, sometimes comfort, favors. Some people look at friends like, to be my friend, you got to be on call. I got to be able to call you 3 in the morning. You got to come through. If I need money, you got to come through. If I'm performing on stage, no matter how it is, no matter what it is, no matter how far it is, you got to come through. If I invite you to a function and you don't show up, or you busy too many times, you can't be my friend. Being my friend means being there for me whenever I need you. I need to be able to dial up my friends. And some people are dead serious about that. And they have a bunch of ex-friends because they have had problems getting people to adhere to that. They need too many Lavernes to their Shirleys. Rest in peace. Laverne and Shirley. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more Laverne and Shirley. Did y'all know that? Cindy Williams died. That was Shirley. But yeah, they need too many Abbotts to their Costellos. They need too many Laurels to their Hardys. They're not really looking for friends. They're looking for sidekicks. You gotta be my sidekick, time and time again. And if you can't be my sidekick, we can't be friends. However, they're not interested in being that for you, but they're interested in you being that for them. And that's their friend requirement. And some people are so arrogant, so conceited, and so full of themselves that they think that they deserve for that to be the case. Like, who wouldn't want to be around me? I'm the shit. I'm that person to be around. And some people feed into that shit because to them, that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. Well, there are levels to this. There are levels to this thing, just like there are levels to everything. And you got to respect that level. But what level are you on if you have a bunch of ex-friends, or you have a bunch of friends that you take off waivers, quick to draft? So you have to ask yourself, what are we talking about when we talk about our friends? What about your friends? Will they be around? Will they let you? Oh, well, no. Will they let you down? Will they be around to the end? Oh, what about your friends? So, yeah. If y'all would like to call into the show, I invite y'all to call in, and the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. and then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can rock on and do the damn, do the damn thing. So, yeah. Having a lot of ex-friends, having lofty expectations and obligations and qualifications for your friends to remain friends. Oh, you ain't my real friend. My party. All right, let me slip this in here real quick. How many of y'all know people who have done mid-level marketing? Mid-level marketing, pyramid schemes. How many of y'all have people or have done mid-level marketing? Pyramid schemes. There's a product out there, a service out there that in order for you to get paid, you have to build a network. So you call in your mama, your daddy, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your friends, all of your friends. Yo, I got this thing that I'm doing right now. We can get all of this money. All you come under me. You pay me a couple of dollars. You come under me. You sell this. You get other people to come under you. You know what I mean? It's like I'm up here. My whatever is up here. You'll be right here under me. Then you get somebody, they right here under you. It's all residual income. We'll be getting all of this money. And it's a great product. A lot of times these pyramids, you never even see the product. You just got a bunch of people paying each other. How many of y'all have done that? Amway, prepaid legal, Avon. That $5 jewelry. You know that $5 jewelry? You don't hear so much about it now, but 5-6 years ago, shit was blowing up crazy. What was the name of it? What's the name of that shit? You know what I'm talking about. Paparazzi. Pyramid schemes. Friends, they calling you. Listen, you want to sell this with me? I'm telling you. Look at all the money I'm making. These checks be fat. These checks be fat. These checks be fat. Checks be fat. Checks be fat. Checks be fat. A lot of times you don't want to get on board. Well, you can't be friends because my friends trying to get money, and my friends will help me out, and my friends will go ahead and do this because my friends, want better for themselves and their families and whatever. I don't mess around with no bums. What about your friends? Will they let you down? Will they be around to the end? Oh, what about your friends? Carol says, sometimes people get too needy and you have to put some space between you and them or they'll suck the life out of you. Narsil says, I did not realizing it. Check out the product I'm promoting. TK Right says, I still got jewelry if anyone would like to buy some. Ain't nothing wrong with getting money, but your expectations that you put on people that that you call your friends can be the thing that keeps you with a bunch of ex-friends. T. Carey, right? You might be the type that doesn't care if people want to sell under you or whatever. Maybe you go out and get other people. Sometimes it's best to do business with people who aren't your friends, who you do not have an emotional or social connection to. That way you can keep it business. Because you got some people who call themselves your friends who are always talking about you cheated them. Oh yeah, such and such, they selfish. Such and such, they ain't nothing but users. Such and such, they took this from me. They did this to me. They ain't real. They fake. They fake as that jewelry they be selling. I sold all this stuff for her. I went everywhere with her. I did everything with her, and I ain't get no money. You know why you ain't get no money? No. You ain't get no money because you have to have a certification in order to get paid. That's it. Not with paparazzi. Yeah, no, not with paparazzi, but that other thing that you was involved in. You running around here with a real estate agent. You think because you getting people, you bringing people to the real estate agent that you gonna get paid. You don't get paid for that. Yeah, she should have let you know that you couldn't get paid for that. But you wanted to be a clout chaser and hang out and learn the business. All right, you saw how it go. But until you take those classes and pass that state exam to get your real estate license, you can't you can't sell real estate legally. Still, they could have gave me something because I brought her a lot of business, because I brought him a lot of business. They used me. Shoot, I was spending, I wasn't working at the time. I'm going everywhere where I'm spending money on gas. What about your friends? Carol says, Lord, I almost got caught up with Amway. Yo, is Amway still out? I don't hear about that shit like I used to. Yo, man, and like they throw the pitch at you like the mid-level marketing, John. They tell you, oh yeah, come out to this little function. We having this little get together. It's gonna be nice. Some of these, I'm involved in this little thing over here, and we having this get together. It's gonna be food. It's gonna be drinks. It's gonna be, it's like a little party, a little get together, a little networking thing. You might meet some good influential people, or some good looking girls, guys there, and all that kind of stuff. They took you somewhere to for you to get a pitch. Timeshares. How many of y'all have took your ass up to the Poconos, down to Florida, over to the Caribbean, to somebody's timeshare when you thought that they was just generously letting you use their little villa out in the Bahamas? You flew out to the Bahamas. You went to their villa like, woo, this is nice. You ain't know that the very next day, after you got finished chilling and funning and sunning and jet skiing and laying on the beach and all that shit, the next day, you had to go to somebody's office and they was trying to get you to buy a damn timeshare. And timeshares ain't cheap. They were like, yeah, for just $100,000, you can have this. We can crunch the numbers. How much here? Fill out this financial statement and see how much you make. I'm sure we can get it done. This is a great thing. One thing I love about timeshares is, this is what they say. One thing I love about these things is, you're really doing things for people. You're helping people to be able. You're doing a great thing for your family. Instead of them having to pay all of this money to stay in hotels and buy food, it can run you thousands of dollars. Through you, you can make sure that your family is in a safe place, in a clean space, and somewhere really, really nice. This is plush. Have you been enjoying yourself? That's great. That's great. Yeah, I have one of these myself. I mean, I love it. I spend all of my time here. That's why I decided to do this full time. Oh, well, if you can't afford the $100,000 one, we know we have others. We have the 75,000. We have the $50,000. We can find we have many different ways for you to be able to afford these things. They're very affordable. All of my clients really, really. I mean, I get testimonies all the time. Listen to some of the things that people have wrote about me. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I mean, look, like, oh yeah, Kathy really helped me. Oh, thanks again, Kat. Hey, listen, Kat, here's a Christmas present for you. Happy birthday, Kat. And if you ain't been pushed to sell nothing before, go on somebody's timeshare. Man, listen. They are like vultures on a freshly dead body. They are pushing. You trying to tell them, listen, I ain't got no money like this. Why you think I took this vacation out here? You know what I mean? Like, we just came out here, because other than that, we was gonna have to stay home. They ain't trying to hear that shit. Because they're gonna go to the person who lets you stay in a place. Like, why would you have them come? Did you explain to them what the process is? And you're like, yeah, I explained it to them. I told them that, that they were going to talk to somebody about a business opportunity and things like that. Okay, but because they were acting like this was just, Atlantic City or something like that. Shit are crazy. Shit are crazy. TK Wright says, if you have a ton of ex-friends, then you're the common denominator. That looks like that says common denominator. You trying to be nasty? What are you doing? TK Wright says, either you have to calm down or put your foot down, but you still are the common denominator. TK Wright says, the Poconos timeshares were the biggest gotcha moment back in the day. Everybody was going, everybody was going up to the Poconos, staying in those nice little condo type things. Like, oh yeah, these cabins up here. That next day, they was on your ass to the point where you couldn't wait for that weekend to be over so you can get the fuck on up out of there. Because they was pushing. Oh yeah, you might have said no, or don't say maybe, because all day, all night, they gonna be like, hey, so did you think more about that opportunity? Did you talk to your bank? Did you talk to your job? Did you submit your financial information? Did you apply for the financial aid? You like it? Don't you want it? Don't you want it? Don't you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you want it? Are you enjoying yourself? Do you like it? Do you want it? Do you like it? Are you enjoying yourself? I said, do you like it? Do you want it? Do you like it? Do you want it? Are you enjoying yourself? Do you like it? Do you want it? Do you like it? Do you want it? Are you enjoying yourself? Don't you want it? Wouldn't it be nice to have one of these for yourself? So anytime you want, you could just come on down. Come on down. Come on down, or come on up, or come on down, or come on up, or come on down, or come on up, or come on down, or come on down, or come on up. Timeshares is one of the quickest ways to lose friends. You don't support their business. Niggas quick to be like, people don't support black business. They might not support you, black person, because you might be into a whole lot of monkey business. But let me tell you something about black business. I'm going to tell y'all what a lot of people won't tell y'all. Black businesses don't have to beg. When you are really into business, you don't have to beg. You have a product that people want and you're selling it. You market yourself correctly. I mean, we all need a little help. Had a little help from my friends. Had a little help from my friends. But I want to get into the emotional side of this whole friendship thing. Because sometimes you need your friends to just be there for you for moral support. Sometimes you might need your friends for professional help. You know, they say if you look at your circle of friends, then you're looking at your financial situation. Friends of birds of a feather flock together. In other words, if all of your friends, if all of the people in your circle of friends are broke or struggling or mid-level or whatever, that's you. If all of your friends are rich, that's you. They say that you don't regularly associate with people who are far above you or below you. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't know about that. I don't know. But it's something to think about. And sometimes you need your friends for moral support. You know, sometimes you're concerned about your health, or you might be going through a bad breakup or a divorce, or we all have family issues that we have to deal with. And you might just need your friend to give you the good word, give you those words of encouragement. You might just need to get out for a night. Let's go out, have a couple of drinks, or I need to shake my ass or grind up on something or whatever. I just need an escape for a minute. Can you get out for a minute? Can you chill with me? You might need a friend for that. Sometimes you might just need a hug. A hug and a good word. The good word. The good word. I swear the weirdest thing happened to me last night. The weirdest thing happened to me last night. There's a coworker. I have a coworker who just had a death in their family. They had a death in their family and in her family, I should say. And she was telling me about it, and like it was a bad situation. It's really, really sad. Really, really sad. And then the coworker's a nice coworker. I don't know her like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see her in passing. She doesn't work on my shift. So I see her on a crossover and things like that. But she was telling me what happened. And I was like, man, that was terrible. And you could see the emotion on her face when she's telling me. So it was at the end of her story or whatever. And I was like, listen, try to keep your head up. And, my condolences to you and your family. And I hope everything turns out okay. And, I'm getting ready to walk away. And she reaches out to hug me. Because she needed that. And I swear to God, y'all, anybody who knows me has been around me has gotten a hug. And y'all know that Omar hug is magical. That thing like takes all the stress out of your body. You know what I'm saying? It's my God-given gift. You know what I mean? When I throw my arms around, you'd be like, how'd you do that? Anyway, So when she reached out to her, I was like, I swear to God, at my job, I've never touched anybody before. Not so much as at work, I don't play. I'm trying to think, have I even shaken hands? I think I have. Yeah, I've definitely shaken. I've shook hands. I've shook hands and given chest bump. So when she reached out to hug, I was like, I had to remind myself, like, oh, this is what you do. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Dear, 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 dear. Yo, I swear, this shit. I thought about the shit afterwards because she didn't get the full. She didn't get the full strength of my hug. It was more like because I was like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean. It wasn't the oh, you know what I mean. Oh, you know, the shit, yo, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because I wasn't in that friend space. I'm so fucked up at my job. I'm like, I don't trust none of y'all niggas. And I don't think they trust me. I'm in a bad space professionally. That's what that made me realize. I'm in a bad space professionally. I'm not in trouble at my job, no threat of, being fired or none of those crazy shit. I don't get in trouble like that. But I realized that I've separated work and personal so far that at work I'm not relaxed. I feel like the scenario with me being around the savages, to me, they're all savages. They don't want to be down. They on some other shit. And it's bad to feel that way. So they're not my friends. And I got to put a lot of that on me because I realized last night that I'm not allowing anybody to be my friend. I'm like, arm's length. Stop in the name of hugs before I smack you up. Smack me over, baby. Smacking me over, baby. Oh, you crazy. Make it ooh, ding, 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 ding. Okay. No, it says you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. No, it says somebody gave me a pitch over the weekend and earlier today. Got a follow up text. For $1, you can start a membership. Mia Cunningham. She says, oh my God, Mars. I'm Norris. Mess like that would make me cuss them out. I said no. Man, they don't care about no. A good salesperson don't give a fuck about no. They know no just starts the process. Stacey White says, have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you, Stacey. No, it says, when was the last time you heard any friend of so and so is a friend of mine? I know, right? Oh man, this is crazy. Oh, me, it says a timeshare weekend would drive me crazy. Once I say no to that, la, what the hell? I mean, I don't know. I hate for someone to try to convince me when I've made up my mind. Well, they like you in this timeshare, you here, Well, like I don't know what the person who invited you here told you, but this is what it is. Yeah, you get to use all of these facilities, but not without this sales pitch. You're gonna get that. You say you broke, we gonna find out how broke you are because we got a package for just about anybody. Just about anybody. Your friends. Your friends. How they do it. How they do it. How they do it. All right, y'all, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 14th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. Diana Townsend turning 53 years old today, and my girl Diane Nixon turning 48 years old today, and Vivian Barnes Perry, happy birthday to you. And Wanisha Haisha Yokiva Joseph, happy birthday to you. And Tamitha Buchanan turning 42 years old today, and Tracy B. Jones turning 57 years old today, and Tham Vanyan Goviena turning 34 years old today, and Claudine Pierre Paul turning 44 years old today, and Dana McIntyre, Diana, D-A-I-N-A McIntyre, no relation, but what up, cuz? Turning 43 years old today, and she's raising money for the St. Jude's Children Research Hospital, and also St. Hard Irv happy birthday to you, and Venice Pretty Jean turning 28 years old today, and Margarita Guerrera turning 34 years old today, and Aretha Brown turning 63 years old today, and my man Chion Micah, happy birthday to you, and Wanda Singleton Bird, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl Kitty Bryant, Kitty Bryant. But the real last but not least, let's see, some people that aren't on my friends list. My man Villard Delva, I know his birthday is today, and I have a posthumous birthday. My girl Janine Anderson Hawkins. Yeah, that was my homie. You know what I mean? She passed in like 2017. That was my homie since the 1991. Miss you much. Miss you much. You know what I mean? Those good old days up at Penn State. We was homies to death. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all and anyone out there who shares this birthday on this glorious February 14th. I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, check it out, yo. Yo, check it out, yo. Understand what I'm talking about. You know how it goes. What? Where are your friends when you need them? One of the best ways to make sure that your friends are there when you need them is to be the type of friend that's there when someone else needs you. But you have to be able to weigh it on the scales. Just because you're there for somebody at their every beck and call doesn't mean that they're going to be like that for you. There's some people out here who are really, 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 really needy, and they don't really understand that shit. And there comes a time in all of our lives when we have to check ourselves. So sometimes we haven't been performing like a friend. We've been performing more like I don't want to say like a child, but more like a baby. You know how a baby can't make it on their own. They depend on people who are older than them to clothe them, feed them, shelter them, and take care of them and develop them. And sometimes we have exhibited baby-like behavior on people who just couldn't handle that. So we have to do better. You can't expect better when you won't try to be better yourself. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow for another Daily Go Get 'Emism show. And just remember this. Every day you're close to the weekend. It's almost the weekend, y'all. It might be Tuesday night to you, but by the time y'all get finished blinking 3 times, it's going to be Friday night. Feeling all right. All right. All right, so Blog Talk, oh, make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Oh, there you go. I'm looking for the cursor. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. You know how that goes. Oh, yeah, Plug 2. Yeah, my man De La Soul. That would, I don't know, man. That hurt. True Goy. True Goy. De La Soul. R.I.P. Man, that sucked. All right. Yo, and for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Holla.